Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So in this video, I'll be telling you about the managerial testing interview questions that are being asked in the managerial round, or those can also be asked in the techno managerial round or in the client interview, or you can also say the situational based testing interview questions. Many a times, many of the candidates we have seen, they are very good at technical knowledge. They are able to answer everything at the technicals. But when it comes to the managerial round, they fail to answer, and hence the interview, they are unable to crack that interview, and then the job opportunity, they don't get it. So what I have done is I have created a digital product which you can get from TopMate. So it covers the managerial situational interview questions with answers that you will get, and it is available at a 25% of discount. So if you get this digital product, so I'll be putting this link with coupon code RD_25 in the comment section of the video as well. So you can get this product. It covers 60 plus questions with answers which are being asked in the interviews. Again, these questions can be asked to you in the techno manager round, in the manager round, in the client interview, or in the situational based or the scenario based questions we have covered. Let me showcase you one or two questions as well. Many times people, if they are being asked, how many test cases do you have in the smoke testing? How many test cases do you have in the regression suite? How many test cases do you write every day? So they are not able to answer that particular thing. So how many test cases do you write every day? If you're getting this question, so you don't have to tell the number. If you'll tell the number, let's say you tell the number 15, then what happens is they'll again counter question you that how many hours did you took to write those 15 test cases? Are you writing 8 hours, full 8 hours you are dedicating for writing test case design only, or for designing test cases only, or for creating test cases, or you are doing any other work apart from that? So what you should do is you should give a very diplomatic answer to such kind of question. It depends on the complexity of the application. So high complexity, medium complexity, low complexity. If it's a low complexity application, you would be able to write more and more test cases. If it's a high complexity application, you would be able to write less. And when you tell the number, tell them in the terms of range. So maybe 3 to 5, 5 to 8, 10 to 15. So those kind of range, so that you have a room to get out of that question if there is some kind of cross questioning happening. And there is no scope you are giving to the interviewer as well, so that he or she feels doubtful that whether this person is actually writing test cases or not, right? So such kind of things. Now, when do you run regression test suite or execute regression test, and how many times do you run? So whenever you have a release, it's a part of a release testing, then you will be going for regression test suite. If you're getting builds every day, at that time you'll be going for smoke test suite, right? Then what are the best practices that you are taking care? How many test cases you can execute in a day? Again, those kind of questions you might get. Then let me scroll down. Let me take you to one or two scenario based questions. Hmm. Have you been involved in test estimation, and how do you do it? Now, at times when people are being asked this question, they'll say, okay, this is a functionality. It's a search functionality, for example. So I'll search 5 things in that search box and I'll say, yeah, it will take 5 minutes for me as a test estimation. So that's an invalid answer. When someone is asking you for test estimation, they are not asking just for test case execution. It involves all the things. So let's say you have to design the test cases. Before that, again, you have to understand the requirements, design the test cases, create the test data, then execute those test cases. Then if you find any defect, again, retest, perform regression testing. If there is anything coming from the change request side or from the enhancement side, again, take care of all those things. Then and then only you would be able to complete the testing. Once everything is done, still you'll do one kind of smoke round in the higher environment, right? So those kind of things you have to tell. So it is an end-to-end thing. Now, do you think such all these activities would be completing in 5 minutes? No, it's not. And then the interviewer will tell, we'll get back to you. Then the students will tell, the candidates will tell, we are not getting selected in an interview. We don't know what is going on wrong there. So the answers, the words that you choose when you are speaking in an interview, it matters a lot. There is a second thing, when you whether you have a genuine experience or not, but the words that you choose, the confidence that you showcase when you are giving answers in an interview, it matters a lot. And this again, The test estimation, you can again take a consideration of all those complexity levels, high, medium, low, those kind of things. Now let's see one more question. What are you going to do if there is no functional specification or any documents related to the system, and the developer who wrote the code does not work in the company anymore, but you have a system and need to test? Now this happens whenever you have the in some companies the attrition rate is very high. So these situations are bound to happen there. The development team, the old developers, the software engineers are no longer working there. You have got a new testing team as well there, and you don't have any BA, or even if they are, they might be already occupied with some other project work. Then what will you do? So in that case, we'll be going for exploratory testing. So it's a kind of a learning curve parallel to what kind of testing you are doing. So those two things will go hand in hand, right? So what you should answer here is you would be doing exploratory testing. You will be finding out about the software, what it does not, what works, what does not works. Let's take a simple example of one of the functionality which is going to get, which you have to test and you don't have documentation. But in order to know the behavior, in order to know the functionality, you can explore other websites, you can explore other live websites in which that functionality is already been implemented, right? Then you can come to know about the basic workflow of the application, what it is expected, how it is going to work, how what all things you need to test. So you can then find out some of the blocker bugs as well, defects that can be harmful to the application, right? And then you can protect your system from crashing and you can provide the quality results. So such kind of things you have to take care when you are giving the answer. Okay, so that's it for this video. And let me showcase you this digital product again. So the original price of this product is around 199, but today it is available at a 25% of discount. So you can avail this product today itself and you can start your interview preparation. Let us know if you need any kind of assistance, if you need any kind of help from our side. So we'll be updating this documentation as well accordingly, right? So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates.